What's up, guys? Negasonic2277 here, as always, in the flesh, playing this new game that I found on Steam, actually. I'm super stoked to play it. It looked really good, and just the whole narrative sounded like the game would be really amazing. And so absolutely everything about it just screams, play me, play me, play me. So I decided, okay, I'll pick this up real quick, see if it's good. Hopefully not a lot of people have played it yet. Maybe, for those of you who get the opportunity to check out this video, you'll think, and watch it and say, maybe this actually looks like a lot of fun. Maybe I'll play it. And then, you guys can go play it for yourselves, instead of just, giving me all the glory of playing the game. But it looks a lot of fun. It sounds like one of those, it's like a video gamed version of a point and click adventure kind of thing. So like whatever choices you make makes the difference, but it also incorporates that with a little bit of gameplay. So enough of me rambling, let's try this out.
The infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad.
You froggy bastard.
Universities. Then people started
His little crow friends
about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire...
I don't know why I read that and it sounded like he said mass raves. It was like, party over here!
Scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off.
And yet again, it sounds like it says citizens.
The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
So far I like the narrative. It sounds really good voice acting on their part. So, I mean, as far as the story lead up, it's a good way to kind of get you into it. It really doesn't give you too much, which is nice. It's a nice little, I don't know, nod to a lot of games that like to just say, oh, hey, this is what's happening here, this, that, and the other. But it's kind of cool that just the whole narrative, and then it's like the art style is a lot to look at too. I mean, right now we're looking at a loading screen. I'll probably just cut a bunch of this out, but at least you can get into the thick of it. It looks like a lot of fun. I'm seriously gonna be sitting here. Sonic 06! Why?
The kid was looking down, watching his city burn.
Oh man, this looks great.
Reynardo told the kid, "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." Oh, damn it. The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
Okay, so now we're getting to play a little bit here. So it seems like there's really isn't much. Let's see, right bumper, left bumper. So there isn't much so far to the game. All you have is your slash ability and your movement. So unfortunately, you can't really go past anything. No jumping, no dodge ability. But it may just be sort of basic, but god, this scenery is just gorgeous.
The two ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains.
These meaty crows.
Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Okay. So there is a combo. That's kind of nice. So an attacking enemy is about to attack. Hold the direction plus to counter. Countering can interrupt any other action. So... Oh! Oh man, that's actually pretty sweet. So it kind of plays like Batman on the Arkham series a little bit, which is really nice. Oh, the frame rate. Stop it. Stop it, please. Okay, there we go. Smooth again. So it's not that bad.
A ship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
So it's kind of nice too, because it's hold X to grab, L to aim, and release to throw. So it's a lot. I don't know. I know the game actually says it recommended that we play this entire thing with just. Oh, interesting. It says it recommended that you play the game. Wow, nice. On the controller.
The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels, or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere, and neither are you.
I feel like it's Rhine from Xenoblade Chronicles.
You don't even have a hero sword. And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Renata going to get a hero sword?
Fucking steal this shit. That's what I'm about to do.
And wind essence? That sounds about right. I'll need a work. Perfect.
Interesting. So it's got a crafting section. That's kind of neat. Sword crafting. Current level, the special powers. Nice.
A hero sword. QED.
So I wonder if it'll let me... Ooh. Void Blade. Witherthorn. Ooh, I want the Firestorm Blade. Need 30 ore, 2 fire essence. So far, so good. This game's looking pretty sweet. Granted, it still attacks the same, but so far, I'm loving this game. I mean, it's looking to be a lot of fun. So far, I have, other than the frame rate, nothing negative to say about it.
The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renato's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid. He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. Wise-ass kid. Look out behind you. Cute, said Renato.
And I like not just the animation and stuff like that for the game, but the characters' pictures and stuff look pretty good too.
It was time to talk some sense into the kid.
Oh man, that was...
He took his way across the ledge and chased the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. He'd done it. Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
Ah, so it's kind of like a little bit of amnesia. Oh, customization. Oh, this is gonna be sweet. So different skill tiers. 4 tiers. Skill info. Okay, skill points to spend. That's weird, it keeps pointing to the different things. It's actually kind of a nice touch because it blacks out everything else so you're not distracted by it. So it's like, hey, over here it'll have this, over here it'll have that, over here it'll have that. It's kind of nice. Let's see. Hook, so... skill.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Time control? I'm down for that. Haha, I have a hook shot. Ta-ta. I'm a wizard! And then you get to use it all the time. It's a good mechanic.
And there was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kessel run in 12 furlongs. Well, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. "Stop!" he shouted. "I'm not giving you the book!"
So it's kind of like they may even make like small references, like
No!
the reference for the whole Star Wars Millennium Falcon. You get the
The
whole.
gauntlet nailed him with its eye.
And the kid was dead. So this looks like a stealth section, perhaps? Probably have to hide and don't get seen. Yeah, figured as much. So you just can't be seen. But then, not only that, but it made like the jump to light speed in 12 parsecs or something like that.
Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes and a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Ooh, good. So there is stuff that you can collect. I mean, without actually having a jumping ability or anything like that, it's a little bit of a pain, but like I said, I may actually just be able to unlock something like that later. And then, not only that, but not all games you necessarily need a jumping ability. I mean, it's a nice perk to have, but I mean, just like Legend of Zelda can do it just fine without a jumping ability. It's just, I mean, yeah, they have a slight jumping ability, but... And then even in other games, they have items that are actually jumping abilities, so... This will be interesting to play this. Just having a ton of fun, even though I've barely done anything.
Maybe he should open it and find out. All that had been years ago.
And an autosave feature, which is nice.
The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. "Where are you running, rebel?" cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. "Just going out for milk?" Renato yelled back. "Where can you run?" laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships.
So it does kind of give you that Star Wars vibe. I mean, and Renardo kind of gives you the,
"I will spare your life."
well, I mean, you don't want to say necessarily a Han Solo vibe, but, because he was a smuggler, but definitely gives you that Star Wars vibe.
Blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time, unless Renato could bring a game changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper, the legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there.
So this is part of the point that the game
Lapino,
in the description was talking about. It gives you an opportunity to kind of choose your adventure, but in the long run, you're still going to actually be playing it at the same time. But I've also heard that you can actually, once you finish it, start over again and keep going. So that's why I figured this would actually be a really fun game to play, just for that simple aspect. So you can't make new old friends. The rebellion was out of time, and Renato Needed a game changer, even though Lapino wasn't anyone would consider a game changer. He could come up with some harebrained schemes. Maybe rescuing him was worth it. Or the Sky Ripper. Ah, the temptation is real. I don't know which one I want. Is there a way to just keep hitting it up and down? I was gonna say just like hold down the D-pad and then let it just like massively scroll through, and whatever it landed on is the one I would choose. That one.
Every child knew
Okay,
about the
Sky
Sky
Ripper.
Ripper. The Transcendent Emperor had buried its pieces. What could have brought them to light? This Emperor, Isengrim III, had once been kind, but he'd gone mad. And now he was conducting secret, obscene rituals to bring back the lost gods. Had he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the earth? It was more than Reynardo could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it.
Also, the game said you can get like a legendary demon sword and stuff like that. Like if you go onto Steam and actually watch the video, because each game, pretty much each game, has its own like description video, and if you actually sit there and watch it, it's there's like so many different things. Like there's a girl that can get involved, your friend that can get involved, which I think that's who it was, is Fapino. There's a demon sword, a dark magic, stuff like that.
He'd left Lapino behind. He hoped the Mad Rabbit had somehow escaped the Ravens. He hoped they hadn't eaten him.
Let's go left.
If they had.
Oh, good.
He hoped they hadn't eaten him alive. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? Reynardo never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
So, and now that I made that choice to abandon my friend, the game is like telling me, it's like, okay, this is normally not what he would do. You know, it's like, it's almost like it wants to guilt trip you throughout the game. So that's like, hey, you know what happens if you do this. So you want to keep making that same decision over and over again and stuff like that. So like the game even kind of nods to like, this is what happened last time. You sure you want to do this again? Or something bad could happen to your friend. Do you want this opportunity to save him? Stuff like that, So it's definitely so much fun to play. I mean, like, even just the narrative itself. Oh, and another crafting station, I'm assuming.
If I craft a sword now, it's going to be really short.
Okay, so it even tells you, like, if you try to, like, craft things now, gem socketing. This is the gem socketing menu. Oh, so now you can even augment your stuff. Ah, interesting. Each gem has 3 levels. Effective increases level, picking the gem in. This game has a lot of crafting. Holy crap. Energy on kill, shield breaker. I'm gonna stock up my stuff. Let's see what other swords, because I still wanna get Firestorm. So I almost have enough ore. I just need to find a fire essence, and I got a couple of the other essences. Yeah. So yeah. So let's stock up, because I seriously want that badass sword. Oh, so I'm at the Temple of the Sky Ripper then. So is there anything else I can kind of scavenge? Which is also kind of nice at the perk that, I guess you get. Oh wait, I have this.
Who needed bridges anyway?
Aha! Finding stuff. Ooh, fire essence, good. Okay, I just need one more of those, and then I can have my fire sword. Okay, cool. So it did warp me back. I was wondering if it was gonna actually continue me with the game, or if it was. Oh shit. Can I hide behind these? Okay, good. So another stealth section. That's also kind of nice about this game too, is it's got like stealth sections and stuff like that. So it's gonna require a little bit of like, hide and seek. Don't necessarily run in and attack things, but
These things really slice like ham.
And like I said, the narrative is just so good. Can I get back there? Nope. The only thing I would say I wish I could do is see more. Like, I can't really tell where I'm able to go. And I'm supposed the game that did that on purpose, but I really cannot tell where I'm supposed to be going, if I'm supposed to go left, right, up. It's just like one wall after the next. There we go.
Huh? A lever? That was new. Most people still use doorknobs.
Oh shit. Okay. So, I think what that means there's an elemental sword, so I have to have the wind sword in order to open that, I'm assuming, because the other one was like a hero sword. It's kind of like, hey, if you're going to play this game, you have to get, yeah, see, wrong sword. I didn't even have to say anything. Oh, no. No. There we go. Good. Die. So far, so good. Haven't been caught.
This castle, did they even know what monstrous weapon lay hidden within their walls? The Sky Ripper could destroy anything it touched, or so the legend said. As the Transcendent Emperor had fought the Lost Gods, thousands and thousands had died. But Renato had been through wars.
Okay. Oh.
The only merciful war was a short one.
Let's see, what can I learn? Do I have any skill points? I wonder how you even get skill points. Is there an actual experience bar? Because I didn't see one earlier. Let's see, can I go that way? No. So your basic doors, I guess, are just not colored. So that's good to know.
Hero wall, hero sword, ice wall, ice cube.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, this game plays so fluidly. Oh, and the combos. Oh, so there's your XPs.
It was all coming back to him. He wondered what he'd remember next.
So, and that's the other thing too. And that's what I was worried about. That's why I was kind of like grimacing a little bit, because you don't want to necessarily destroy all the platforms. And well, I guess I can't go back. Destroy all the Oh, unless I wonder if that opens if you throw a guy at it, like it did last time. Let's see. Well, there's another sword door. So, I remember seeing a treasure chest earlier. Yes. I almost have 30. I'll get my flame sword. Anyway, as I was saying, what's this? Sky Ripper is shrouded in thick fog. Ritual will summon the Iblis. Ooh, Iblis stone. Interesting. But anyway, I didn't want to waste all my healing items, because it just, you know, even though they're not items, that's why I was just like, should I be breaking all these? Because I guess the only time you can get ore is in treasure chests, which doesn't bother me. Okay, that won't activate. Okay. Oh, you could just... What? Oh, that makes this almost too easy. Oh, they're stunned. Oh, I thought they weren't. Interesting.
These things could really use a hand.
So you know what this guy almost sounds like? He almost sounds like he's a mixture between, like, if for those of you who've ever watched NCIS, Ducky, I forgot what that guy's name is. Don't want to get vaporized. I think these guys go in a circle. Okay. But anyway, he almost sounds like Ducky from NCIS, but at the mixture with the actor that plays Hook in with Once Upon a Time, for those of you who've ever seen that. So, but yeah, this narrative is really good. Ah! Didn't even see him coming. So I got hit once, so my combo dropped. So unfortunately, I probably won't level up that easily. Which I think it's kind of interesting that you can only level up at towers. Because it's like, hey, if I meditate at an altar, so it's kind of a different mechanic.
On the other hand, if there was a puzzle, it was probably meant to keep people away from something good.
Okay. There we go. And yeah, again, there's health. So that's good to know. Oh, wait, can I go this way? Nope, not quite. Oh, wait a minute. I may be able to go that way. This one only moves you. One more time.
As for the gate, well, he could take her or leave her. Sorry, it's best I could do.
Because it looks like, yep, there's hidden stuff over here. This game's kind of nice because it gives you a little chance to explore a little bit. Yes, and another fire. Okay, I can go make my fire sword. I don't want to go all the way back, though. I'll just have to wait for another station. Which is a little bit of a bummer, but hey, you know.
See? That wasn't so hard.
Try going left. I have a feeling I don't want to go left. Oh, wait, no. I see you, treasure chest. Need a little bit of health, too. There we go. One more ought to do it. Or not. So, there's... must have been another path to get over here. Because, for some reason, there's a little hooky doodad. Okay. So what can I learn now? Dash. Yep, that's going to be useful. Required hookshot. Hooking is so shield hooking, hookshot damage, hookshot speed, dash combo, perfect strike. Bonus. So time, defensive reflexes. Slow down the time after a successful counter until your next action. Take the breather and plan your next move. Oh, and it's got little pictures in the bottom. I didn't even notice that. So that's kind of neat. Aggressive defense, health. That's always useful, but I need 2 skill points. So let's try... I'm gonna go with combo. Oh no, it won't let me do it. Oh, I see. It says required dash. So I gotta learn dash first.
It was starting to come back to him.
Okay.
Something you never completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Okay, so that's kind of cool too, because that's what the game made a nod to earlier in the description for the video, that the more he went on with the story, the stronger he got. But that's like with any game, right? But then it also said stuff like after he died, he came back and he was still stronger. So you could pretty much make it an overpowered main character in this game. Oh, and it has a mana gauge. Okay. That's cool. Ah, that's really awesome. And the time thingy. Sky Ripper. That's right.
Sky Ripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway. The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How is it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Sky Ripper had a heart, a core that had come to rest on the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him.
Interesting. So now it's like, hey, you sacrificed your other friend. You pretty much positive that he's dead. So do you want to go meet your love interest, essentially, or do you want to keep collecting more of the ultimate power? So it's like, it's really hard because it's like, there's probably multiple ways to go about the game. And I'm sure if I don't keep going with the Sky Ripper, it'll probably ruin something, or maybe it's the pathway to the Demon Sword. I heard there's only like one true ending to this game, but I don't exactly remember. Or actually, I don't know, because this is the first time I've ever played it. But that being said, I'm going to leave this video right here. I'm going to let you guys get a kind of a taste for the game. I'm going to keep recording some more later. But definitely, so far, I'm loving this game. Like, I can't... It's stories something or another. I'll probably put a pop-up like right here or something in the video. But feel free to check this game out, guys. It's a lot of fun. It's on Steam right now. It's 10% off, so it's like $13.99 instead of $14.99. But I'm definitely having a blast. Unfortunately, I'm sure this game probably requires a really powerful computer, but that's just the nature of the beast. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I'll see all you lovelies next time. Later.